Gujarati cinema has had my attention since the utterly fabulous Vash, and it gives me a surprise every once in a while. It's hard to find a high volume of top tier Gujarati films because the industry operates on a much smaller scale. Unlike Bollywood, which churns out hundreds of movies a year, Gujarati cinema has a lower output. So while the great movies exist, there are fewer of them simply because the total pool is smaller. And to the list of flicks about people who've lost their memories, you may add Bhram. In this, a woman suffering from long and short term memory loss is dubbed a victim of dementia by the filmmaker and his film, despite showing no other signs than the disability to remember. The woman in question, Maya, played brilliantly by Sonaalee Lele Desai, finds herself at the center of a murder investigation involving her daughter Shraddha, her caretaker Mehul, and the house help. The film holds your interest until it starts going back and forth on who the killer might be. The dialogue is sharp, yes, but Bhram ultimately loses the plot with its plotting. The repeated twists make you stop caring and just want to know what the hell happened in that house. The writing is razor sharp and the dialogue is smart, but the movie would have hit harder if it was shorter. The highlights of Bhram are the investigators Abhinay Bankar and his assistant Siddhie Jani, Sonali's performance as Maya, and the commissioner who also happens to be Maya's neighbor and well-wisher. It's a refreshing change to your Gujarati songs, but it's also a plain disappointment that even Gujarati filmmakers, just like their Bollywood and South Indian counterparts, force bullshit songs onto the audience to make them feel certain emotions. Whether it's sadness or despair, what that does is remind people who are totally engrossed in the movie that it's just a movie. It absolutely takes away from the cinematic experience. Bhram has the cast and the resources, but it lacks the execution a rare Gujarati psychological thriller needs to drill a hole into your skull. I'm going with 3 stars out of 5 for Pallav Parikh's Bhram. As far as surprises go, this one could have been a lot grander.